Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey. SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Scarlet Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Washington's offense takes the field to start this game off. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ice.
Oh, a lot of space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Give to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got his man. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Makes the catch. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Rutgers offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. And the Scarlet Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll toss it to the left. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. See if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Coffee. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. Punt is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Whitaker. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Power football with the run. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Runs through the tackle. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll move the tight end. Going to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Whitaker. Got room at the 35. Oh, look out on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay.
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here from the offense. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Coffee. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To the ground with the back. Got the first down and more. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Using the quick game. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. It's caught downfield. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
We always talk about Yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play can...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Louisiana has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 14 to Marshall. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. 1st down for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Knowles. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score.
Breaks into the open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Schultz. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. They'll go to the air. Looking for the score! And that one's way too far for everybody. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Coffee. Beck's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Handoff from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Tackle out play at the 26-yard line. And that's
From the gun, running back gets to give. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. The running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the running back. Smashes through the tackle. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. It's a draw. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Baton Rouge. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Knowles. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go with a direct snap. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Coffee. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The give to the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
35, Rutgers 10.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He'll pull it on the read. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Trying to get the corner. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They run the reverse. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The give on the inside. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. It's Schultz. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He did not make it, a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
He's tackled on the play.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Washington. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And they tacked on the extra point. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown.
Rutgers 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. First play of the drive, lost a throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Turns it loose. Complete in the middle. Touchdown, Huskies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Yeah, and if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 27 to Marshall.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got him this time.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give out of the gun. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. And now the offense will come onto the field again. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hauls it in with one hand. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
36-yard line. Second down coming up.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Third down coming up.
They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
They punt it away on fourth down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got him.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and Continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a man. It's Coffee. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Fires to the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.